Clay County is one of the poorest counties in the entire country, not just the state of Kentucky, but the entire country. And we have another shooting here in Clay County. So Kentucky is not just, it's number one for a lot of really bad things, cancer, air pollution, but it's also number one for mental health issues. So here we have a woman has died after being shot by her boyfriend during a domestic dispute in Clay County. It's on Skull Branch Road, and the state police said to the media that Alisha G. Ty, 35-year-old Alisha G. Ty, was shot multiple times by her ex-boyfriend, Samuel Cornett, 52. And unfortunately, that's what happens with these. So usually they're murder-suicide cases when the man says they think of the woman as property and they say, well, if I can't have you, then nobody can have you, and they shoot them and then they shoot themselves. Now, this situation's even more fucked up. So apparently they had got into an argument and it started at their own residence, at their own house. So Alisha G. Ty and Samuel Cornett are arguing, and then supposedly they said that Alisha Ty was trying to get away from him, saying, I don't want to do this anymore. So Alisha Ty runs to her neighbor's house, but Samuel Cornett follows her, and then there's a whole bunch of people in the house too, and there's a 2-year-old daughter. So Samuel Cornett is sitting there cussing at the kid, their kid. Alisha G. Ty and Samuel Cornett had a kid together. Even, I guess they were like live-in boyfriend and girlfriend, and he's sitting there pulling the 2-year-old by her hair, yelling at her, cussing at her, telling her to hurry up and get in. And they go into, she's hiding in her neighbor's house. Samuel Cornett, the 52-year-old Samuel Cornett, follows her, forces his way inside, breaks the door down, and then points the gun at everybody and is like, where is she, where is she? And then he goes out back and then goes into the room that she was in and shoots her a bunch of times. And the 2-year-old was with him the whole time. He breaks into the neighbor's house. There's about 5 people that was inside the house, and then he was charged with 5 counts of different charges. So attempted murder, assault and burglary, wanton endangerment, and then there was something about fetal homicide, because she was pregnant. So Alisha Ty was pregnant. So I mean, this is insane. And the guy, he's got like a weird ass fucking smirk on his face. I mean, he looks like he's fucking run down, white fucking trash. You can't get no more white trash than this. And ironically, it was on Skull Branch Road. So the whole situation is fucked up. This happened, the shooting had happened April 29th, and then she had died the day after, so April 30th, and then he was charged and jailed, and then they got the indictment because it's a felony, and the indictment just went through, and that's why they updated the story 2 days ago. So 52-year-old Samuel Cornett has been charged with murder, attempted murder, burglary, wanton endangerment, and fetal homicide. So, I mean, it's fucking murder. I don't know why you gotta tack on all this other shit. For murder, he can get life to the death penalty. But attempted murder, burglary, wanton endangerment, I don't know. That's just like resisting arrest. Is that the next thing that they're going to put? So he shoots her, and then I think he takes the 2-year-old and he leaves. And, I mean, it seems like a bizarre case, I guess, with a man with a gun who's, out of his mind. I'm not for sure what I would do in that situation, but there's clearly mental health issues. I would say poverty has something to do with it. When, times are tough, it makes everything tough. Essentially, like Bernie Sanders says, that poverty for many people is a death sentence, and like MLK, he says if you don't have a job in America, then you can't survive, you can't live. And so, and 52-year-old Sam Cornett, is with 35-year-old Alisha Ty. And this is the last thing I want to mention about Alisha Ty. A lot of times with these murder cases, you'll hear this is her ending. Not essentially, but definitely Sam Cornett has taken everything Alisha Ty is and ever will be. Murdered. Taken everything she is and ever will be. 0 to 35. That's her span of life. That was what she did. She made her mark on this planet in 35 years. She's 1 year older than me. And so, I mean, he's taken absolutely everything away from her. And the best thing I think that we can do as survivors, as family members and friends of Alisha Tai is to speak about her often and frequently. It's a Native American proverb is where I got it from, but it's when you speak of the dead, when you say the name of the dead, Alisha Tai, and she had a middle initial that I am not seeing in some of these articles here, but Alisha Tai, Alisha something Tai, she is G, Alisha G Tai. So Alisha G, she's one of God's angels. Alisha G, I don't know what G stands for, but every time we say Alisha G Tai's name to the earth, she's still alive. And while there's some mystical properties to that, what that means to me is it's up to us, we the survivors, to keep Alisha G Tai's memory alive. So hopefully the 2-year-old's still alive, and if the 2-year-old is still alive, then Clay County needs to rally around this 2-year-old. Don't let her get swept up in foster homes. Don't put her in a home that will, abuse her or molest her. She needs to be well taken care of. She has lost both of her parents. Alisha G. Tai's baby, the 2-year-old, he's going to go away for a long time, and he rightfully should. Eye for an eye. He should be killed. I go back and forth with the death penalty, but justice is an eye for an eye. He took a life, and that's not right. He shouldn't be allowed to do something like that. But ultimately, the 2-year-old, who is the 2-year-old, and what has she got to look forward to now? Her mother's dead, and her father's going to be in jail. And if that's the real father, they have different last names. They say they're boyfriend and girlfriend, and so yeah, so don't lose focus. This guy is a bad guy, he's a monster, and that's, the media always wants to, if it bleeds, it leads, if it's gory, it's a story, but don't lose sight on the big picture. The big picture is Alisha G. Tai, her life has been ended prematurely, and then you have her 2-year-old daughter, and her life isn't ended, but, that's actually probably Alisha G. Tai's last bit of legacy. That's the way that Alisha G. Tai's blood lives on. And so that's her legacy. She did outlive her life by having a child. And so I don't know what her accomplishments were or, what she did in her life. But I think it's up to us, the survivors, family, friends, to remember who Alisha G. Tai is. So, Kentucky, we can do better than this. This is some bullshit. Some cathartic thing, just some things I'm noticing when I'm looking at his picture. I mean, look at this guy. This motherfucker's a mess. He hasn't did his hair. It doesn't look like he's fucking bathed or showered in days. He's 5'3", so he's got a Napoleon complex, right? The fact that he even has a girlfriend and that she let him touch her and had a kid by her, I mean, that's, fuck this guy. This guy is a fucking, no offense to anybody, that might have similar features, but fuck him. Fuck this guy. Fuck him. He took a life, and it's fucking bullshit. Average lifespan is 76 years. So, Alisha Tai had another 40 years left to live. Another 40 years left to live. He gets to live. He gets to carry his life on. You get to hear his fucking voice. But her voice you don't get to hear anymore. So recordings, photos, videos, all these things need to be compiled and presented to the public. I know they have wakes and funerals, but I think it should be posted online, because then she'll live forever. And anybody that ever wants to check out, hey, what happened to Alisha Tai, like her school friends, they'll know what's up. So, and he even looked like he's got a little smirk, like he's fucking smiling, like he's fucking happy about the shit. Why'd you do it, man? And why are you fucking happy about it? But you don't even fucking feel bad? He don't even have a conscience? At least a murder-suicide, they say, well, if I can't have you, nobody can have you. And so they take their life, but then they feel bad because they just killed something that they loved, and so they take their own life. He says he didn't even care. He didn't even have a conscience about it. It's like, nobody else can have you because I'm a psychopath, and I don't mind taking other people's lives because I'm better than you. I'm God. And fuck a person like that. A person who's a psychopath, who cannot feel empathy for others, that's how they get away with it. They have no anxiety. They have no empathy for others. He did not give a shit. He looks like a little fucking troll with his little fucking face. Little fucking mouse face. This fucking troll. This white trash fucking troll with a fucking smirk. You know, you can't get no more bigger white trash, and the insults don't fucking help nothing. He's a murderer, and that's probably the worst thing that you could call somebody. I mean, it's the worst crime out there. It's the worst fucking crime out there. All other crimes at least let the person live. Slavery could be a slow death. And perhaps she was living slavery. I don't know. But, yeah. Fuck Samuel Cornett. Fuck you, Samuel Cornett. I hope you get your just desserts. I hope justice is served when it comes to him. And never forget Alisha G. Ty. Always remember Alisha G. Ty. Forever and ever. Clay County, it's the least you can do. Let's learn from this. What broke down? Why did it happen? What can we do to prevent it? This is society breaking down. One of the poorest counties in the entire country, not just the state of Kentucky, but the entire nation out of 50 states. Clay County is one of the poorest. Quick thing with Alisha G. Ty, I could not find any pictures of her. So if anybody has any pictures of Alisha G. Ty, I would like to post it, because having her face, not just her name, but her face, you know, that's her essence. A video, you cannot beat video. That's, the 2-year-old may never hear her mother's voice, you know. She'll never hear it ever again, but if the video or audio is destroyed or is lost, then she'll never get a chance to actually hear who she was and what she sounded like. So if anybody knows where any pictures are, video or audio, I would like it, and I would post it for you all. Okay.